Hey there, this is Digital Micro. You're on the Digital Micro Trading Journal, day trading for an ROI payout. No trade recommendations, just a trade journal. Thursday order flow signal 12/29/22, day after trend day. We've got a news catalyst here at 8:30 a.m. Eastern Standard, which is the initial and continuing jobless claims. 24-hour chart. So let's take a look. We have the T plus 2 Q4 close, this big red bar down. So we're measuring the T plus 2 Q4 high all the way to the close of the low of this bar is 1733.3. And that is the close for the year for the bigs. That's the big hedge funds, the mutual funds, the public money. And note how close this is to the level of T plus 2 Q3 N. Very interesting how they took it down. The 9 EMA seems miles away at 1764. The strength of the hits, 3 straight days down, and the cumulative delta the same. The pace is 0. A possible mean reversion target of the 3 EMA, which is 42.3. The volume weight moving average of the yesterday's or 1744. So there's a little bit of convergence. Let's go to the next chart. 120-minute. So let's look at the first thing that's got confluence with the 24-hour, and that's this pullback trend sell. So we've got a double algo sell signal here that matches up with the 24-hour. The other thing I would note here is why I'm taking a counter trend is the ripeness of 20 candles below the middle Bollinger Band. We have not had price poke its head above the middle Bollinger Band, which is 1750. Note the T plus 2 Q4 close at 1733.6. So the Wednesday close here, we do not have Globex really violating the body of the candles below that. Very interesting. And again, you can see the T plus 2 Q3N just below it. So very interesting, this support zone. The strength of the hits, it looks like the deepest hits were in the AM session of Wednesday, and that was, again, the big T plus 2 year-end close. After that, we basically got in the zero zone. Cumulative delta, however, stayed strong with selling throughout, and we're still absolutely in the sell zone. That always lags the strength of the hits. And then as far as the pace goes, nothing to speak of. The next chart. The Renko chart. So this vertical line is the end of Wednesday and the beginning of Thursday Globex, and you can kind of see here this red line above is the middle Keltner zone. That's a no-fly zone. So I'm basically going contra my normal rules by taking a long here. And as far as the strength of the hits, you can see supplies pretty much come off the pressure. Cumulative delta, we are done with the red. There's some green coming in. Pace is way low. So there's not a lot to glean on this other than this. This is not in the sell zone, and it's not in the overbought zone either. So this is right in the middle, and I don't like diddle in the middle, but again, I'm going to stay here with my position because we've just had a relentless sell, and my hypothesis is we're going to get a little blip above, not a lot, and that's all I'm looking for to make my day. So let's go to the next chart. The 5-minute. Again, we've been in this Globex here for over 9 hours, and I got to tell you, with the 5-handle range, there's not really any major order flow sign, but I will say this: price is respecting this without any further selling, this bracket here. And again, that's the M2K close on the T plus 2 Q4 zone. And that is, again, we talked about it, 33.33 right here. And what we've got above here is I'm looking at the pivot 45. I'm going to be out way before then. Day 2 volume weighted average price. And day 1 VWAP right now, we're coming in at 34. That's a lot of ground to cover. But again, only a 5.2 handle range right now. And the 3-day average handle range has been about 33 handles. So we might not get that much volume as far as range, but all I need here is 9 to 10 handles. That's all I'm looking for, my target. I want to go to the market profile order flow next, and we'll conclude. Okay, let's look at some market structure, especially with the Globex traders. They got hammered really brutally this week so far, coming back from the holiday on Tuesday, Globex. Everybody gets trapped. They drive it up on a single print. They hang it up here, all of Asia. We have a sell-off, and in the RTH, we go down. Here we are, Wednesday Globex, right before the T+2 Q4 close, and we're in a compression truncation here, very short range. But look what happens on this Wednesday. We go up, and we just slam down all the way. So trapped longs, everybody's trapped at the 61s. You've got more trapped longs in the 50s. So I expect definitely that these are going to be barriers to conquer because of the prints here were singles. So I'm looking for these to be levels of interest. Here we are right now in the Thursday Globex. You can just see here we're in the lower end. The point of control here is at 40. Remember, my target is not going to be really below 40, so I'm going to be between 40, 42, 40, around this zone right here. So that's where a lot of business got done for all of the RTH. But all these single prints above, there's a lot of people that got smoked completely, and it was just a sustained trend day down. Remember, we've got an 8:30 Eastern Standard Time news catalyst. Trade them well. Take care.